Good morning from what I think is still Walker County, Georgia. But this, Jeremiah and I have driven up to the top of Crockford Pigeon Mountain. This is Pigeon Mountain. To the overlook where we're going to start our trail, but this is just incredible. I live out there somewhere. This is just incredible. I did not know this was here. You got to get out and explore your own neighborhood, I guess. Do it more. But this is where we drove up from that way. It was quite a drive up, quite a few switchbacks and everything to get up here. I don't know how high we are. I think it said 1785, I think. I'm not sure. I'll check on that, but we will see you down trail. So it took us a little bit to find the trailhead, as the note said. It was a little tricky, but so sometimes this happens. We walked up and down the road a little bit and we found it. So this is where, I mean, it looks like you're going right into solid woods, but that is the trail marker, Hood Loop Trail. Here we go. So we're not too far into our trek, but the sun is continuing to rise, and it's like 8:30, and not an overly used path, obviously, a little bit. One of the notes from last year said large bear tracks, and I know bears are in this Pigeon Mountain wildlife management area, because that's what it is, wildlife management. But this is just beautiful. And here comes Jeremiah. Yeah, beautiful stuff. We'll check back in down the way a little bit. We're hoping to be done in about 2 hours. It's 2.2 miles. And we did the hard part driving up here. I don't think we have too much of a climb. I think it said 300 feet of elevation gain, so we'll see what that looks like down the road. Plenty of horse tracks and horse poop, so that's good. I would love to be out here riding. But the temperature, I think, when we left was about 74, which is a very warm morning, and it's going to be up into the 90s today in our area, so that's the reason for such an early start. Isn't this beautiful? We will see you down the trail. We're taking just a tiny bit of a breather break here, and I'm noticing something I'd never seen before. The markers for the tree, which is a blue diamond, is what we're following, and they're reflective, but they're put in little nails like that, not up to the tree. I'm assuming that's so the tree can grow, and or you're not pounding a nail all the way into the tree. I don't know. I've never seen that before. But interesting. See you down the trail. Okay, taking a break. What I'm hoping is halfway up. A little bit of a climb, but we're doing good. We're doing very good. And here comes Jeremiah. You ready? All right. Breathe. Yeah. This is a little bit of a reroute, I think, because the straight way was like right up over that, and it was pretty washed out, I think. So this is a bit of a reroute, but there are our markers, and hoof prints continue, so that you cannot tell this, but up, up, up. This, I'm trying to aim the camera straight so you can get some perspective that it goes up. It doesn't do it justice, but we'll see you up there. Just coming along this trail to this blowdown, under which I was going to go until, where'd it go? I don't see it now. It's gone. It's gone. But there was a good size spider hanging. I don't see it now. Anyway, I am going around. Yep, it's humid. Had to put the buff on. Anyway, it's my most common place to sweat is right there, so that helps. I'm also the bushwhacker. The first one out in the morning on the trail clears all the cobwebs. So that's my job today, I guess. I'm clearing them. If I don't wave my trucking poles, I get them in the face and I clear them that way. Anyway, we're starting a descent. We just had a little water break. We're doing good. Don't think we're halfway yet, but whew, I didn't check the temperature before I came on. I will before I do another one, but I'll show you the trail. Yeah, well, yeah. Down, down, down. It is pretty steep. I don't know how long I can do this one-handed. Anyway, it'd be much better if it was 55 instead of probably close to 75 right now. And humid and still. Like I was just saying to Jeremiah, it's better to keep moving when there's no breeze, because at least you create a tiny, what, half mile an hour breeze against yourself. It's better than standing still when it's humid. All right, I gotta hang up and drive. See you down trail, or down on my bottom if I'm not careful. We heard water from back around the corner there. And this is it. Is this beautiful or what? Nothing like being in the North Georgia mountains. I'm telling you. There's nothing like it. Nothing. Sorry, nothing. Beautiful. This is the type of place, if my feet hurt, I would stop and put my feet right in here and sit a while. As it is, I carry this piece of kerchief here, and I'm gonna wet that up and wipe my face down. See you down trail. Okay, here we are on the other side of the stream. I came this way, kept my feet dry, and came along right here. Jeremiah thinks he's gonna go. Oh, look, he found him a big rock. All right, go for it, Jeremiah. Let's see how you do. I'm going to get out on a rock. And that's very slippery. I'm not going to step out there. I'll get him best I can. Oh, I got you. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You found a whole land bridge.
It's a little slick, but
look at that.
Should be all right.
Plan where your foot's going to go and then plant it one at a time. Yep, there you go. There you go. So, hang on to the tree. Yep, there you go. Yeah.
Ugh.
And that's how that's done.
Didn't get.
Okay. We're probably at the top now. Just maybe we're 2/3 of the way through. Pretty level right now. Jeremiah just swallowed a fly or something. That happens. Anyway, relatively flat trail right now. We took a good water break, but I'll show you what we're heading to. It's beautiful up here, nice and flat, nice and grassy. Plenty of tent sites. Well, not quite in there, but that grassy area, there's a more grassy back along. Plenty of tight tent places. Anyway, here we go. There are so many trails up here. It's a lot of mile markers or trail markers, but so many trails converge. It's crazy up in here. But having a good time. We are sweating. And I did check the temperature. It still says 69 degrees, and I don't believe it. They're liars. But down in the where it was low, it was at least cooler. It felt maybe 69, but it's just super humid. See, look at that. That screams for tents. Right in there. Perfect. All right. We will see you down the trail. So, these are feet going back the way we came because we missed the turn. Good thing it's flat. That's all I can say. But yeah, I didn't check. We were following blue diamonds, but yeah, we missed our turn because we thought we should be getting real close to the trail end, and I checked and I go, uh-oh, we've gone way beyond. So we got to go back and look for a turn to the right. We figure we are at least a quarter of a mile past our wrong turn. So it happens. It absolutely happens. So we'll see you down trail. Hopefully at the parking lot. Slippery rocks. Be careful, she says to the guy behind her. That's all right. I just slipped in slow motion, landing on my fanny. No harm done. We are almost back to where we need to be, so that's good. See you down trail. Just had to share a misery. We just come out of the woods, back to the little road. We are beat, hot, sweaty, out of breath, all of that. But look. The car is right there. So we made it. Missing a turn and probably going half a mile out of our way. I don't know. I'll have to calculate when I get home. But anyway, thank you for watching and sticking with us and all of that. Please make some comments. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you wish you had seen more of. I don't know. I never quite know what to video, what to talk about and all that. So I need your help. Let me know. Anyway, thank you. Goodbye.